Hi guys, this is just a quick video on reps, as you may have just seen in the title. The reason why I am recording this is because that if I was to type this, it would be pretty long. Anyway, reps. We all know what reps are, but how many should we do? What range should we be in? Like, should we do 8, 20, 50, 100, 200? Geez, I don't even do 200 to be honest. Maybe not 200 then, but yeah, that was a bit of an overkill, but you get my point. At the end of the day, it all comes down to what is your goals? What is your goals in fitness? Is it strength building, getting muscle, getting strong, or is it about that endurance, being able to go for loads and loads of reps and never stopping? It's all up to you. It's your goals, guys. It's all about your goals. Well, anyway, I'm going to get in a little bit more in depth about it. So, strength and circuit training. So, we'll start off with strength. Strength training, right. Personally, that is what I do. And just remember guys, all these tips and everything I'm giving you is all from personal experience, okay? So, the thing is with strength training is that you want to work in low reps and long rest times. The reason behind this is because you don't want to be going to doing a strength training if you're always fatigued after every single set. So I do between 8 to 15 reps or 3 to 8 reps. I do it between there, and it all depends on what kind of exercise I'm doing and the difficulty of the exercise. For instance, front lever raises. There I will look for a rep range between 3 to 8, and how I find the difficulty that I can stay in between there is I will increase the leverage. So for instance, you have the tucked front lever, the tucked front lever advance, you have the front lever single leg raises, and also you have the front lever full raises. Okay? So that's one example of how you choose different progressions to stay inside the rep range between 3 to 8. Another great example is front lever. That is when we get to the static part of training, the front lever hold. So it's exactly the same as the other example I just explained. And that is, I will increase the leverage to find the difficulty that is just hard enough for me. So I stay in between, as again, personal experience, I stay between 15 to 20 seconds. So now I do single leg front lever for at least 16 seconds. And I think that is great. I hold it nice with good form, because we always want to work with good form, guys. Always. Never work with a shitty form, because you will not get the right progress. That's just the truth. The hard truth, but it's better you hear it now than that you're doing the not good progression, okay? It's better you hear it now than when you're done a year of calisthenics and your form still looks shit. Just being honest with you. Right, now I've explained a little bit how the reps look like, what rep range you want to be in when you do strength training. Rest times, that can vary a lot, okay? Some people might go for 3 minutes, some people might go for 5 minutes. It's completely up to you. Make sure only it's not too long and that you can execute your exercises with great form and that you are close to failure, because we don't want to work to failure every time. There's no problem working to failure, but not every single rep you do, because you will not progress properly there. Right guys, on to the next part, circuit training. What is circuit training? Okay, circuit training is that you have a certain amount of exercises that are split into a certain amount of rounds. For example, you have, for instance, a pulling day. So in there it would be only pull-ups, it would be muscle-ups, it would be negative pull-ups, it could be front lever, it could be front lever raises, it could be all that jammed into one big workout. The difference is that that's great, that's really good. It's like It's a good pump, all that. The bad thing is, in my opinion, is that if you go in there doing it as a circuit training, by the time you get to your front lever raises, you'll be pretty tired after doing all them muscle ups. You're doing the front lever hold, you're doing the pull-ups, you're doing the negatives, and you also tend in every circuit training to go to failure. The problem with going to failure is that you are constantly fatigued, and on top of that, in circuit training you have very, very little rest time, sometimes none at all, non-existent. I mean, it's like 0 to 30 seconds rest time, and then between the rounds you can have about 1-2 minutes. It's not enough, guys, especially if you want to build strength. So there is positives. I'm not going to just shit talk circuit training, because I used to do it for years before. I think I did circuit training for 1.5, 2 years before. And it's great stuff. Yeah, you get really lean, you get great muscle endurance, and that's the positive side of it, muscle endurance. That is where you can do as many reps without getting fatigued. That's all the positives. But one thing I personally experienced, what happened when I was doing it that constantly, I used to train 5-6 times a week. I hit plateaus, I got injuries in my shoulder, my lats, everything like that. So I might have got a bit too crazy with it because I really enjoyed it in the start, but it's a lot more risk for injury. I personally think there's a lot higher risk for injury, I personally think, than it is if you were to do strength-based training where you focus on a certain exercise and you do it for about 4 rounds of that certain exercise before moving on to the next one, with longer rest times in between. So yeah, guys, that was it. It's just a really quick video. I think after I've edited this, it should be a quick video. That was the whole point of it, but I'm sorry if it's not. A little bit of information I gave you there, and hopefully it helps you understand a little bit about how reps work. And yeah, enjoy. And remember, guys, with every single thing you do in life, consistency is the key to everything you want to achieve in life. Just remember that. And again, this is all from personal experience, and I want to say thank you for watching. Bye, guys.